teeth. It's time for Cocktail Hour with Rick. Good evening, everybody. How are you? I think we're going to have to turn that light on, I'm afraid. Okay, I'm sorry.
I don't mind.
But if it does the job of not having to have light stands. Oh! Yes. Yes. And no, this is Steve Seebode next to me here.
Hello.
Rick, that's not bad without the light.
We had all the time in the world to get this together, and we're waiting until now to do it.
All right, well, whatever.
I think you're okay.
All right, so Sol Cecita says hi.
Hello,
Sol was just over on a live with Colin Brower, weren't you there, Sol? I took a peek and I saw you there. Yes, unless there's two of you out there in the world. Olga, Loopsy Oopsie, Jennifer Dyer, and Nirmal. Hi there, hon.
Amanda.
Hope things are coming along for you. Big hugs. Mike Clemens, Jimmy Rick. He's already with his ice and Vaseline.
Rick, stop touching Steve.
Yeah.
What? I didn't touch. Oh, all right. We're going to go that way, huh? We're going to make it seem like, what is going on here? Like there's some kind of
Steve was scared when he found out he had to sit next to Rick.
Yeah, he was a little hesitant.
Seat.
On the love seat, yes. Well, I love you as a friend, Steve.
Okay.
I will not flouse you or any other type of thing. And we had some lovely sushi. It was very good from China Delight in Kearney, Maryland, in the Kearney Shopping Center, Harford Road above the Baltimore Beltway. Call them today at China Delight. They will delight you with their
hugs
food.
And kisses. Or
Yeah.
X's and
Oh,
O's.
X's and O's, thank you. Mazzie's home with
you,
her
man.
fur baby because the baby does not like thunder and lightning, and we had storms come through already here. I think they're maybe settling, but we didn't get the biggest wallop. We could have. Amanda Kay, Boston wins, Janice Lease. Wow, got a lot of people. 34 people in here already. Hi, Scott Bagley.
It's his birthday.
It's your birthday today?
I hear a song coming.
All right, everybody, get ready. Let's just do it right now.
Get it over.
No dawdling around. Anybody else have a birthday in addition to Scott Bagley or this coming weekend? Anybody? No? All right, Scott. It looks like you're the one who gets it all. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Oh no, Scott, I'm sorry. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. There, I had to practice. Happy birthday, Scott. Bad.
Yes, that was bad. Happy birthday, Scott.
I'm sorry that Rick couldn't hit the note tonight. We should have like a little thing that goes along with birthday songs. Will Rick hit the note? I got $10. Rick won't hit the note. Jimmy Rick goes, if I was there, he would hit the note because I would like stick my finger up his butt right at the perfect time. And Jimmy, I know you would say that if you were here. Ty Summers. Hello, Ty. Now, Ty and I were finalizing something, and I'm going to put it out there so you know that, that Ty did.
It's the erotica test couch.
Ty wanted to do something with me.
Uh-oh.
And he actually invited me and a ghost hunting crew to even stay at his place overnight. He's in Shepherdstown, West Virginia.
You do not know what you got yourself into, Ty.
Yep, Ty. But and he knows of the places that have the activity.
It's a red.
So we're going to ask Ty to take us around to a couple of those places around the area where he lives. And he's here and he's behind it 100%. Excellent. And is there a happy ending afterwards, Ty, for me after the ghost hunting?
If you use
Just
your
a-
hand.
I'll close my eyes and imagine it's Darlene.
Oh,
Self-serve.
Oh!
Oh, wait. I didn't do anything.
That's the first of many things you might need to duck from.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just
And
realized.
Steve's realizing
I
it.
can't use the gun because
Bo.
it scares Bo.
Yeah. We have to find a silent device that shoots projectiles at me. I mean, her stare is like swords, but that's not enough. Something with soft, quiet throw itch. Beanbags.
Ooh, guess what I can do? You have a hell of a lot of CDs over there.
Oh,
I can
no.
Just swing one at you like
Oh,
a frisbee.
my. Come on. No, that's not really nice. You'll ruin my CDs. I don't care about hitting me.
Ooh, Mike Clemens suggested a water gun filled with piss.
Mike, why do you go to the extra effort? You could have just said water gun. That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, that isn't.
Water gun filled with your urine.
No, because I'm
That's
not
been
putting it
sitting
in there.
outside for a couple days in a soda bottle that you peed in.
Oh,
It's been rolling around the back of your work truck for a couple of weeks. And now it's turning a kind of a brownish instead of it just being a yellow. It is going through that transition into the perfect elixir for a water gun. You squirt it on people, that odor sticks on them. You need tomato juice. Basically, it's like you got skunked out to get this stuff off of you.
Eat asparagus before you fill it up.
oh,
Now, I did have a funny thing happen to me with urine. I did tell people about this, but it's always nice to remind you of a little story.
how far back are we going?
I was a teenager,
Oh, okay, I wasn't there. Yay!
and we were walking around just shooting, the shit and going through the neighborhood. And speaking of,
SKMC.
Mother Nature calling, there was this gas station at the bottom of my street where I lived at the time, and they never locked the bathroom at night. I don't know why. So, sure enough, the door is open. I went in. I was able to take a whiz. I went to wash my hands. No lathering. I put some more soap,
Oh, God,
I
what
think,
was it?
on my hands. Somebody took the soap dispenser. It's the old type. You'd unscrew it, and then you'd fill it with soap, and then you screw it. And it had a little thing in the middle. You just pushed it up, and it let a little bit come out. You know what I'm talking about? Those really old. It was filled with piss.
He is, Mike. We forced him.
It
down
was filled with piss. Somebody peed and filled it up
Oh,
and
gross.
put it back on
That's the first time
and
I heard
thought,
this.
this would be funny to do to somebody. So if it happened to have been you, if you're listening and
Was
you
it
wondered
Brother
if
Steve?
anybody had ever gotten gagged at that Texaco station at Alvarado Square and Harford Road in Hamilton, yes, you got me good.
Gotcha.
Got me. Enjoy the laugh now. It's been 50 years. I mean, I was like, maybe it was even 52 years ago. I was like 13 or 15 years old. I don't know.
Okay, it wasn't me then.
Yeah. That's 1974.
Steve, blink twice if you need help.
What?
Oh, he just blinked twice.
Who was that? Was that Mazzy?
No, it was Amanda.
Amanda. Amanda K. You were really. What do you think? I'm going to like put my hand on his thigh? Oh, you could. I noticed you can't even see that.
Yeah,
The-
don't do that.
The joke didn't work. What if I put my hands in between your thighs? Is that a problem?
No, thanks.
If I did, I want to smell my hand afterwards.
Oh. I have to go shopping.
I wouldn't, but okay.
She wants to buy some more Nerf stuff that you just throw. Yeah, that's something like safe word.
Tippy toe.
Tippy toe, tippy toe, tippy toe. That's your safe word?
That's from Seinfeld.
Yeah. Yes, Jim. And it is hard to take that. All right, now remember the goal of the night for you all is to make there be 100 or more likes. Right now we're only at 29, so
If you get 100
Here's-
likes, they get to get off the love seat.
yes. Until then, he can't even go take a pee. So
Or
give
I
me
can't,
some like.
whichever one you prefer.
Well, he can, but in his kilt, he's wearing a kilt actually.
I'm wearing a kilt.
He's wearing a kilt, but he has some kind of underwear. It looks like actually woolen socks, but I guess it is underwear. So remember to say, "Wow, Rick, you're great. I'm gonna click the like button." And if you already stepped into the chat, you can, if you haven't clicked the like one time, because you only get one time, it's easy to step out of the chat, click like, and re-enter the chat. And if you didn't hear,
Yay, Josh, thanks.
I'm happy to report that.
Oh, Spindellis wants to know, was it a cocksock?
So, yeah, cocksock, exactly. YouTube is back to being better than they used to be just recently in terms of gouging me. They are now taking the normal amount of 33%, the way it should be, from any tips.
Thanks, Mike.
So please feel free to give me anything you'd like in terms of, I'd like even numbers. So 100, 1,000, 10,000. No, seriously, if you can't give a penny, that's fine with me. But I'm just saying, use the super chat again, okay?
Do it.
I now say use it. So please feel free. Thank you very much if you do. If you don't, I understand. It's cool. But Amanda K, if you still want to do the PayPal and you know the information, we always will take that definitely anyway. bo.jangle@aol.com. Hey, Megadeth, Gigantor, Spindalis, show me your tips. There's a fingertip. There's another fingertip. There's another fingertip. There's 4. That's enough for right now. I don't want you to get too excited looking at my tips. Ultimately, I'll get to I'll get all the appendages a chance to be shown,
Oh, no, you actually.
including the tip of my nose and, of course, the tip of my
So
wiener.
that's 22 tips. You gotta
Yes.
count your toes, too, right?
You can. And I am going to play a little music for you all. I set up a little earlier. I have just a little thing to jam on top of for a few minutes. So that's coming a little bit, okay? Give you a little something different. I think I'd like to show you the room. So let me get off of the stand here.
Oh, are you on Do Not Disturb?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so
Your hand's in the way.
my hand's in the way. So I can do bloop. There. Now my hand's in the way in the front. So here is our space. Over here is the jam area. It's my little baby. And some more gear over here. That's a little
You have more gear and more gear.
more gear. And yep, another guitar. So we have now set up the television and all of my LPs right here. I'll have the CDs going in cases. We're also going through old photo albums and putting things out. Here is the very handsome Steve. Happy to be with us. Sorry that Mazzy couldn't be with us, his wife, because of the poor puppy being scared by the storms. Hello there, Paul, AJ, Sticky Chronic Buds, Crystal Mitchell. There's Mazzy. Hi, Mazzy. So
That sounds interesting, Ty.
So we also did the steps differently. It had carpet on it. We pulled that off and primed and painted the steps and put little bit of anti-skip action here, anti-slip rather action, yeah. So, and we kept the door made out of paneling because it's like ridiculously odd shape or size.
And
So
also, if you take it down to a normal sized door, it's harder to get.
it'll be less room to get things passed through. And we just put in these nice lights, LED lights. This is not an old stained glass
No.
light. It's a modern reproduction. So there you go. A little bit of a peek behind the scenes. Stay in here. There.
You did it.
Did it. All by myself.
Hey, AJ.
So,
Come on.
anybody have any questions? How about question time for Rick? Any questions?
You want to sit up there?
If it could be something a little bit normal for his age, I would be happy to talk about it. So, is there room at the bottom of the steps where Steve sleeps?
Just barely.
Yeah.
Curl up.
There's like a little storage area built in, and it doesn't have a door, but we'll give him a little curtain. We'll put a curtain there he can slide. Put a sleeping bag in there.
Yes, potato.
Run an extension cord, a power strip. I'll even give you a power strip.
Nice.
So, yes, room under the stairs. It's a scary place under the stairs. In the basement, in the dark. What do you think? Yes, I know. Thank you very much for the compliments on the room. Will another dirty room re-air? Richard Watts, yes. I'm going to say 80% certainty that we'll be shooting in the second or third week of September, and we're at least going to shoot 3 episodes. That's the current plan.
Gmail
Paul, yeah?
wants you to introduce Steve again. He missed that.
Oh, okay.
I'm Steve.
This is Steve Seebode. He is a highly skilled computer geek kind of guy, right?
Computer geek. Yep.
Yes. Steve also is not bad at editing video, and he proved that with his little 2.5 minute
Oh yeah, make sure you.
Rick's
give him kudos for
Erotica.
that.
Oh, I mean, that was one reason I wouldn't be here was, well, thank you. Here's a tip, not smelly. Thank you for not giving me a smelly tip. Yeah, those digital tips are totally without odor. Yes, and what else does Steve do? Well, Steve has actually a company, a business,
Well, I'm just a freelancer.
freelancing. I mean, he's an independent contractor, put it that way.
Yep.
But he has, you fill out taxes, right? You do your,
Yeah, absolutely.
You're right, you're good.
Yeah.
Well, you
And,
definitely
and as a,
will,
and it's a
because
business, isn't it? It's a business.
Yes, I do taxes.
Right,
Yes.
right. So, not pornography. Yeah, right. No, that's not what he does.
Yeah, Robbie, that was amazing. I'm
Okay.
giving you kudos on
Oh,
your
thank you.
video.
Oh,
Yeah, I've been.
Yeah.
I'm a graphic designer since I've been in high school, and I'm 40.
Right, so
25 plus years.
25 years in graphic design and
Web design.
web
video
design.
everything. Video
Yep.
editing. video shooting, everything.
So I just am so happy that we gave you something to inspire so that you could put that together.
I've had the idea for over a year.
That is was such a
And it
great.
took me. I just kept thinking about all the episodes I'd have to find to
Right?
do that, and then that guy Matt, I think that was his name, Matt, out of the blue posted like
Yes.
a compilation of everything, and like kept like record of everything. So I was like, okay, that's.
Oh, cool.
But it still took me a couple months to, and then one day I just thought of ideas, and I was like, I gotta get this out of my head. So
But you
I loved
needed
it. I thought
you
it was
needed the
great.
detective
I-
work to first know where to look for the things, and
Well-
having that summarized in what
Yeah.
what erotica was on what week. That really helped
it
a
helped
great
a lot.
amount.
Absolutely
Yes.
helped a lot. That helped. That was really the biggest. That would have been the biggest time consuming part. So.
So he also shocked me with something. He went and used a text to voice app.
Yeah, the voice is a text to speech. Yeah.
Yeah, and it, I guess you
did a
can
Google
select.
search, yeah, and I
you
found
can
one I was
select
looking
a female.
It was
or-
only a female voice, and you
It's
could
only a
you could
female.
slow it down. And I did some more in Premiere, but yeah, you could change. I can put the link if somebody is curious about it. But yeah, it was just you just typed it in, and I just was kind of did it off the top of my head. I just typed out stuff.
Well, if I ever want to
It
do
was so,
some,
I mean, it reminded me of, buy all the Lucille Ball
Yeah, oh,
videos.
yeah. right,
well,
right,
yeah,
right,
that's
right.
what I was going for.
but the fact that it was a woman, and you can find it on the Jism Trail, and then things like it's like it was crazy.
I know. I was just sitting there typing.
I didn't
things
know how
into
you
it.
got the inflection of the way she said things.
I was
It
surprised.
just
I,
worked
honestly,
out.
I was surprised I found something that worked that well.
Yeah.
To tell you the truth, because I was actually going to get Mazzy to do it.
So
She just made a comment about how you were laughing while you were doing it.
The part where you say my first brown shower and you open your mouth and the water goes in your I seriously almost I had to stop. Was getting lightheaded because I was laughing so hard. How it lined up when I was editing it, and it killed me.
and then pulling the footage of Brendan and I
Mm-hmm.
from an episode of ADR, or was it an outtake?
No, it was at the end of one of them.
End of one of them. Gotcha.
Yeah, something that Dan did. That
And
was
so that's
like
what I mean. It was an
a
outtake, but it
goofy
was
little
put
thing
in
at the end, like a stinger.
at the
or
very
whatever
end,
it's called.
right? Yeah.
And then I just happened to see you with the tail. Like I happened to find that, and you did this goofy like thing, and slowing it down was just like perfect.
Oh
It's
my
just-
God,
it
I
was-
love that. So, whatever. I
Hey,
mean,
Gmail, to send Deborah.
so we have 4 people. Wow, thank you very much for coming out and joining us to have such a nice time. And let's see, my fave ending was Brennan breaking the chair. Oh my God, that was unbelievable.
Yeah,
now,
I mean, he's like a real lightweight.
now let me tell
I
you
could
something,
understand
okay?
if you broke it.
There were people who questioned the whole thing with the chair.
Thanks, Christopher.
And the chair was effed up, so was the sofa. But my grandpa was a principal back in the 60s, 70s, and he's so smart like Steve. Oh, is he still with us? Your grandfather? Or if he's passed on, God bless him. Yeah, that was a tough time to be a principal in a school in the 60s and 70s.
Anyway, the chair and the sofa.
So
were
the
in
chair and the
shape.
sofa were in bad shape, but the chair functioned. So we wanted to do, the final part of the show and the review. And Dan said, "Well, here, sit here, and you sit here." And I'm like, "All right." So we're all just in our positions. Everything's fine. That chair falling out, that was just totally spontaneous. It just happened to work out that while that was being shot was the time the thing finally gave up the ghost. So I agree that chair was excellent.
I'm glad you didn't sit in it.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what the conversation went to. It would have been myself or Dan. We'd have been in a lot worse
Dan
shape
did
than him.
break that one chair down, Mom's.
Oh yeah. Well,
It sort of was like that.
there was a chair to a dining set, and Dan, unfortunately, when he sat upon the chair,
But it wasn't the first time he sat on it.
no,
He had been sitting on it.
but it
When-
finally
the
went
last
for that.
time.
It just was the last time he should not have sat on that chair, because that was it for the chair.
Oh,
Now,
Christopher Grimm's
I don't remember
grandfather-
if he fell.
Christopher Grimm's grandfather is still here. He does taxes for people in the area.
Are you kidding? Isn't that great? What a smart guy. He's still doing taxes for people.
Oh, well, he did that a lot, Richard. Stripped down to your underwear.
Oh,
That's why I made him change from tighty whities.
so I always forget episode numbers, but the episode where we were in this, like, it was a concrete and brick construction, solid structures. And they were a bunch of people down the road from us, causing lots of trouble, like fighting with each other. They were drug people, like smoking crack and that kind of thing. I was just hot. So I came out of the room in my underwear because sometime during the episode, first my shirt went off, and then secondly my shorts went off. And I just was walking around with shoes, socks, and underwear. So whatever episode number that is, it was owned by an Asian couple. And then when the Asian lady, the wife I'm assuming, walked by and saw me, she told me or said something, and then she must have then told her husband, there's this crazy white guy out there almost undressed. So he comes up and he goes, you, inside, inside. Don't English word he had to say. Inside, you, inside. I'm like, okay. There, you can't stand outside? No, inside.
That's because you were half naked. 3/4 naked.
Nothing was showing, no sexual organs, only a couple skin tags. And then I did a photo spread on the bed. That's the smoking Rick. That's the
That was
episode.
the end clip of that.
Yeah, that was just basically, after everything was done, I decided to get Dan to goof around, and I did that. And you're right, Brendan, there's nothing wrong with nudity, especially if you look as good as I do. If people had just eaten their dinner and they're having some drinks, and especially if they had things like stuffed tomatoes or whatever, it would really not be a good idea to
Hey,
see
Nancy,
me
thanks for joining us.
naked. You don't want to see me naked. Is she here for lunch break?
Yes.
I'm on my break. I'm having my sandwich and my thermos of tomato soup, and I got you on my little phone, and I hope you're using like wireless headphones, or you have it plugged into a headphone, because isn't this the kind of thing that is not suitable for work? NSFW, I think they say, right? Christopher Grimm, thank you. One of your favorite moments. Dan and Brennan found that pile of poop. It's a pile of poop outside of Niagara Falls motel. Yeah, the soft serve pile left by the crack addicted woman. Maybe she didn't prostitute, I don't know, but she definitely was on the street, living off the street, and she was knocking at doors. We could hear her.
Give me my phone back.
We heard her knock, like we're like looking, because we know she's coming, so we're like inside, shh, everybody be quiet so she doesn't come to us. And she knocks at the first place and the second, and then she doesn't knock at ours. And we forgot after about 15 minutes or whatever, we're back into doing it again, shooting some more footage. Then we took a real break. We went outside, and this
If you will,
was
Nancy, just remind us.
what we had. A pile of soft serve chocolate right just off of the sidewalk onto the gravel driveway. Absolutely heinous.
It was coiled and ready to strike.
Coiled and ready to strike. Then we had a couple of smokes and put them out in the poop. Just to be sick. I think he might have put a couple of seconds of that in the episode. I can't remember. Yeah, coiled. Sometimes, when it comes out, it sort of like does that kind of a thing.
Has any
Ugh.
hotel people recognized you and the guys from ADR and not let you rent a room? You came close.
Well, yeah. We actually had somebody discover who knew us after his girlfriend had already rented us a room. And then we went into the room,
Oh, it's terrible, Deborah.
and this was near Atlantic City. We go into the room, and everything's new. New floating floor, new air conditioner, the
Night,
walls are
Nancy.
perfect, everything's fixed up. We had read a review from like 6 or 9 months prior, and in the meantime, some other people had come in, bought the little motel, and renovated it all. So we went back to try to get them to refund our money.
Well, he told you you weren't going to find anything, right?
Yes. Well, that's after we were talking to him,
Yeah.
because he recognized us after we went back. And he went, wait a minute. And he was in the back room. And he comes out and he goes, oh, Rick. I love the fact that he mentioned me first. It's Rick Serra. Oh my God. It wasn't Dan first. That was so good.
That's because Dan's behind the camera.
Well, it was just gratifying that time. Really was. And he did refund our money, and we went on and we went to other places, including that roach-infested place in Atlantic City that was right on the main drag, and you could look to the right and squint, and you could see the different casinos, and in front of them on the Atlantic Ocean was the boardwalk. So we were only like 100 feet off of the boardwalk. But even out on the balcony, looking down at the road, looking at the people walking by, yelling stuff after they yell at us, the roaches are still crawling out onto the balcony from the room.
Yeah, no.
Because the door is open. It's a sliding door for, a balcony. And they're up at the header,
Ooh, stop.
crawling back
Question, I have a question.
out. Ugh. Yeah, what?
Have you played any songs not in 4/4 timing?
I don't even know what the timing is that I use.
Okay.
But
Chances are yes.
probably I do 4/4 just rudimentally. But I might have a couple of rests and maybe a time change. Maybe I'll go to 3/4, or I'll do a waltz. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, that kind of thing. You never know. I mean, I'm not like King Crimson or something, though. I'm not going to give you any really crazy time signatures. But you tell me what you think the time is, and tell me what the chording is, and what key I'm in a couple of minutes when I play. Would you do that for me? Have a professional actually review me. That would be great, live.
It all depends on where you are, Potato.
Where, in what way?
Is hearing gunshots normal in the U.S.? When I was there, I didn't hear one.
Depends on where you are.
Yeah, it does, I guess. in my neighborhood here, it's very rare, but it's not without occurrence. And unfortunately, people within a mile or two of our house have been killed in this one particular area.
Yeah. Have you ever been recognized by people in public?
Yes, I just had a girl recently. She was working for a company. They pick up the dog's poop for you.
She's a pooper scooper.
So she was a pooper scooper. I think her name is Stephanie. She might even be watching. I hope I said the right name. But she was really sweet, and she had her tools, and I just happened to be there, and I was helping my son-in-law and his partner in business to unload and load some stuff so that they could do a job.
Hey, poopy.
So I was in the driveway, and she walks up in the driveway with her little pan and her little thing, and yeah, she just can do that onto it. It's like a dustpan for shit. Yeah.
But she has a bag in it.
And a bag in it, right.
That way, you know.
So she recognized me. So the girl who picks up the shit in my daughter's backyard, the professional pooper remover, recognized me. I was so thrilled to know that people with such important occupations are my fans too. I mean, it's vital that picking up the poop, that could cause a health hazard if that was unchecked, because they have 4 shitting monsters over there. Especially the one from Aruba, a pit bull, 95 pounds, all muscle, right? You know how that is. Loves you, wants to play with you. Unfortunately, when 95 pounds runs at you, you get knocked down. And he's kissing you or giving you some little love nibbles. You know, love nibbles where, honey, please get the dog before it swallows. Oh, don't want to scare anybody. They might think I really lost my finger. There's some very sensitive people in the show, and they might be on the other side of the world and not even realize it. Oh, well, and we have coyotes in the area here in Maryland too. I mean,
We have a fox family on this street somewhere.
I mean, Wiley, we have Wiley, and then we have
Come up with another name.
another one.
Yeah.
Ugly.
Spy versus Spy. 2 coyotes that they both try to undo the what is the word I want to do? Outdo the other one by trying to blow them up
And he's
or
straight.
chop off their head or something like that.
I'm just learning that they were coyotes, so I didn't know they were coyotes.
You didn't know there were coyotes in this
No.
area? Oh yeah, they've been.
No, I'm talking about on the Spy versus Spy. I didn't know they were supposed to
Oh,
be
they're
coyotes.
not. I
Oh,
just
okay.
made it up. I just made it all up, completely.
He could only think
Mad
of
Magazine,
coyote.
though. I used to read Mad Magazine when I was a kid. I really enjoyed it. I think they should bring back Mad Magazine. I really do. It's sad to see it go. I think it's gone though. It already happened, didn't it? Anybody know? Is Mad Magazine dead now?
I think it is, yeah.
You think it is dead? Oh well. Oh well. Shaylee, right? Mm-hmm. Of course, Shaylee liked it. Anybody love the Road Runner and the Coyote?
What's
The
the coyote's
cartoon?
name?
Wiley.
Oh, okay. Just checking again.
Wiley. Wile-E Coyote. You guys missed out. But when I was growing up, under the age of 10, maybe 12.
Ooh, Mike.
one Saturday, you had your choice of different cartoons on the different major channels all morning till at least 12:30. There was something for you to watch from like 8, 7 in the morning all the way to 12, 12:30.
Yeah,
It was the time when you had cartoons that were on all morning.
In the 80s, it was like that.
Yeah. How many cartoons do you have, kids, in the
Is
morning
that true?
now?
Listen to this, Rick.
What?
Jimmy Rick.
Jimmy Rick.
When his dad was in Vietnam, they showed a film when the coyote finally caught the roadrunner and fucked the shit out of it.
I never heard of such a thing.
He said it's a true story.
But did he literally put it up his keister and had mad anal sex?
Rick, he wasn't getting into the specifics. Why do you have to go there?
I wanted to
Because
know
he
how he
needs to
fucked
know.
him up because he said he fucked him up. I didn't know whether it was just like he beat him up or he.
April 2018 was the final issue of Mad Magazine from Training.
Thank you, Trainee, for that very important bit of nostalgia. Maybe we should have like some kind of what's the show called? Trivia, like a Trivial Pursuit for Rick's cocktail time.
Well, you ask a question, somebody always comes back with the answer.
Well, I think this is as good a time as any. I'm cracking. Did you hear that?
Yeah. Was that you?
Yeah, I cracked when I stood up.
Are you taking your, what is that? Remember I told you I had to stop taking it? And I'm feeling a difference. What's that herb?
Oh, turmeric.
Turmeric. Are you taking your turmeric?
Oh yeah, I'm taking my turmeric. All right, so your turmeric. Hope I can find what I was doing before.
Uh-oh. Not well planned?
What?
You said you hope you could. That last piece you played, I liked. Mike threw his panties at the TV.
missing key.
Yeah, I know. You can hear it. Mazzy says you play great.
When I'm learning, I can play, but I can't do what he's doing. I can't ad-lib yet. I can't ad-lib yet. If that's what he's doing. I'm
Well,
assuming.
yeah, it is. He can't hear music, so he just has to go right here. Freebird!
I'm so scared, man.
All right. Thank you for the.
Yay! You did have a couple off-key things.
Well, that's called playing the wrong note. Yeah. It's a thing that you don't want to do, but when you do it, you can hear very easily.
Hey, Paul, Rick is drinking coffee and water.
It's
Steve
cold.
has some type of sour beer.
What is sour beer,
This
actually?
is Beemore sour.
It's not only a sour beer, it's a local sour beer.
Yeah, Oliver Brewing Company.
Oh, yeah. I was just at a good friend's house, actually a couple. And another guy, a good friend of theirs, actually from across the street where they live. And they basically, that's where they go for their social
Do
time.
Shaylee.
Oh,
They
Oliver.
go to Oliver for, anything they have,
Not sure what that is.
live events. Periodically they have somebody playing inside, some music. Now that they got, they're back open, they've been open for a while.
There's a place in on I think it's on not Light Street, Fleet Street, maybe. But it's an old church they turned into a brewery. It's called Ministry of Brewing.
Oh, Ministry of Brewing,
Yeah,
that's
it's an old
excellent.
church. It's really cool. I haven't gone there yet, but it looks cool.
So guys,
Chug race.
so you want me to chug beer?
No, I think he means guitar chugging,
Oh, what's guitar chugging like?
like metal. Like
Metal? Oh, okay.
I'm not there yet.
What you are playing?
Yeah, I started
Thanks, Mazzy.
about a year ago. Yeah, it's a little over a year ago now.
But-
I took lessons when I was a teenager, but
Yeah.
I got one.
But your wife is pretty musical. Is that right?
Musical?
Sure.
What
I
do you
don't know
mean
what the
by
right answer is.
musical?
She doesn't
No, she doesn't play anything.
Oh, I thought she did. I'm sorry. I misunderstood something. I thought Well, see, that would be something you all could do in the future is learn a couple of songs and fly to Baltimore or Florida, wherever we happen to be, and maybe you can jam live on the show with me, or maybe even you can go solo. Even give you a mic and let you sing and play. What do you think about that mind-blowing experience? Yeah, I wish I knew some REM songs. I love REM. But I'm not prepared to do covers right now. I haven't played, so since I haven't played, the only thing I've been doing is noodling around, and you can hear that noodling needs to be helped along too, so. It's a good time. And now to have it all in one place, finally, it's gonna be great. I finally can do something. Now it's up to me.
Yeah, now you gotta hang the guitars, put the CDs away.
Yes, I want to hang my guitars so that they can get air. Yes. Rick, I care. Don't let this be Rick's beer sipping channel. Oh, no, I wouldn't want that. It would be the guzzler channel, right? Is that what you're trying to infer there, Paul? No, we could be discreetly drunk. We don't have to be overtly drunk. So we could drink without like getting it all over ourselves. Isn't that better? Actually, it's less wasteful. Why do you want to lose the beautiful microbrew you just purchased by putting it on your own clothing and yourself? Instead, take a shower and put on some clean clothes. And don't spill beer on you because it's an improvement, okay? That beer smell is an improvement over my body odor. Says nobody, I hope. But maybe, let me see, maybe Jimmy Rick. The Speakeasy, that sounds good. Rick's Speakeasy.
I heard that. He's had too many.
Like, I start apologizing when I get too drunk.
Isn't it, Christopher? 10-year anniversary since the band broke up. Are they going to have a reunion show? And Dalton rarely has any body odor. You're lucky. Such a lucky man.
Shower every day.
Well, that helps.
Do you see where your son is?
He in between, but he's on a cushion.
Yeah, he's on this cushion.
He likes to be comfortable all the time. So I just got the actual receipt and the documentation for this pair of chairs that Darlene is sitting upon.
Oh, I thought it was for the break front.
We got
China
both.
closet.
Both.
Oh, that's right.
So this little piece of furniture, are you there?
Yeah.
It's got two reclining chairs with a little
Here's
table
Belle.
that connects the two. And we, of course, put them right there, front and center, but it has a reticulating arm so the TV can be tilted. So when you have people over for movies or, say, a Ravens game, something like that, you need to be able to let everybody see. It's not fair to just have your guests have to get a cramp in their neck because they can't
I actually
see
cut
the
it
angle.
when I was going through all the albums, because I was watching TV while I was doing that.
Oh. Hey, you want to see some really bad pores? Look at that nose. Oh my God!
Oh, he's showing you that because
Oh
he trimmed
man!
his nose hairs today.
I did trim the nose hair, so
You got
thank
that
God.
behavior.
But look at that, man. I need to get a Biore or whatever it's called, right?
Yeah.
Get those pads. I was watching some video of a guy, he's just putting wax on people. I guess it's a wax or a putty of some type. And he packs it in people's ears,
For what?
around their nose, up their nostrils. It's like they're doing manscaping cut, a haircut plus doing this at the same time.
Oh,
And then you watch when he takes everything apart. And it's like he gets the one here and he like pulls it around and and all the hair that's way up into the back is all on this, like because he stuck this stuff way up into your
I've seen those
nostrils
before.
and then up into the ear.
you
Bloop.
need some nose hair.
It's and then off your face, so all your skin all around your head is done in this manner.
Hey, Bobby the Desert Walker.
After you've had it done, man, you see the before and the after. You've got to tell that, wow, the guy looks better. You got to admit, he looks so much better. All those extraneous hairs everywhere. Ugh. No, not good, Jimmy Rick. Or was that Jennifer who said that? Jennifer said, bleh. Vicky J, what was the problem this week? I'm sorry, I saw that. You said that you had a rough one. Want to chat? Want to solicit our attention?
Do you need a seat on the love seat?
What's that?
Do they need a spot on the love seat?
Oh, did you like a spot in between Steve and I on the love seat? Steve needs a swing. Okay. That was Shay Lee from Down Under. But the whole concept of why we're here, Vicky, is for you to be able to say that and then have somebody like AJ Vintage then say, well, what are you talking about? And then you two can chat. And you have somebody now totally attending to you, not listening to anybody else for a minute. You know, that's what this whole thing has become, and it's tremendous because it didn't come out with any kind of an intention of some kind of organic thing, but it is nice that it's happened. So we have always about this number of people on Fridays, a little less on Tuesdays, but it's consistent. You guys rule, and we enjoy bringing it to you. So you're welcome, Vicky.
That we are, Dalton.
One big weird family. That's funny. Yep. The dysfunctional family. Come to
Function very
cocktail hour with Rick and the dysfunctional family. I don't know if people would find that maybe not a whatever warm and fuzzy way to describe this situation here.
Muffin, pink. I don't think he's going to be waxed live.
Mike, I'm never going to wax like that.
Oh, I could do it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I could do that.
No.
Until you're back.
No.
Do like a 40-year-old virgin scene.
Oh, yeah. Well, if we did it, it would be fully videotaped for your pleasure. Would everybody like a video of Rick getting waxed?
No, they want to see it live.
Not live. Oh,
Why not?
come on.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
No, you're not doing.
No, I'm
doing
not
it to me.
touching that.
Well,
Hey, okay.
you know who might know that something
We'll-
about that
we'll do
is.
you both. Maddie
Nah.
will do Steve, and I'll do you.
Oh. Now, just the heads.
No.
You're going to what?
The back.
Do our backs?
Yeah.
No, man. Come on. I don't know about Steve, but I got a lot of hair back there, man. That's going to really hurt.
How about just your pits?
Well, there's no hair on mine. But you might pull off a couple skin tags, so
no,
that'd
I
be
don't-
good.
No tags allowed.
Skin tag waxing. That's what you should do.
Skin tag. We should thread some skin tags
Oh.
live. You guys tie up all of our skin tags for us, and then we'll wait until they start falling off, and then we'll have another episode and show you all the dried up skin tags we collected. How would you like that?
Then we'll have a nice
wax
snack.
live.
Would that be nice?
No.
And then I'll do something, a culinary tie-in, and we'll see what we can do.
Cook them up.
Cook them up.
No.
Maybe we can make tacos.
Oh, you are sick.
Tagos.
Ah, taco tacos. Oh, God, that is too bad. I don't know how we got to that. Well, with me, it's not hard.
No.
I wander around and often find myself talking about something gross like that. Because it makes me laugh, so AJ, it's just fiction. No need to have a real problem with your gastric system, or digestive, I should say. Only place I communicate with people outside of my family and church. Well, potato, thank you. That's an honor.
Muffin too.
Muffin too.
Well, anyway, before you went over to play, I had asked you, and a couple people made a comment about the turmeric. We both started taking turmeric.
Yes, it helps a lot.
About 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Actually, before I retired.
Yeah, it's
And it does help because I've had to stop taking it because of the procedure next week. And I can feel a difference in my joints. I really can.
It's an anti-inflammatory. That's what I was told. So the response is helpful because our bodies have all kinds of inflammation. That's not helpful.
I don't remember the brand. I just got one that was like extra strength. I just got it from Amazon. It's not a special brand of turmeric. It's just the pill.
Yes, the Taco Bell Chihuahua, I remember him.
There going to be any more skits of us with aliens?
Yes. Haven't done the first step. I don't know why.
Not up to me.
It's up to me. Yeah, I have to read my part, the script. And then after all those are done, then we'll take a look at where we need what. And the creation of those little video clips then comes second.
Oh, Jimmy Rick.
What's that?
He got the taco dog. Got old and they sold the Taco Bell dog to the Chinese restaurant behind the Taco Bell.
You sure it wasn't Korean? That's be more Korean than Chinese. I have to give the Chinese a little break. Actually the Koreans are, there's some early efforts that have been going on, and I think they're trying to get expanded to eventually push back any eating dogs in South Korea anymore. So, hey, Mike Mitchell, how are you, man? What's happening? It's Friday. We're having a little chillax.
Yeah, check it out, Descend. It's not a drug, it's a herb.
Yeah, it's an herb and it's also a spice.
Well,
It's used in seasoning.
Is there a difference in herb and spice?
It's the same thing.
Okay. That's what I thought.
I mean, whatever. It's used as a spice.
It's a spurt.
It's a spurt. Felt like I didn't have you fairly in there.
It's your show.
Well, no.
Drink
Maybe we
coffee
should.
and water.
Maybe coffee and water. I'm a real
So it's
exciting
coffee.
guy. So I had a headache before the show. It almost felt so bad that I didn't think if I could do it. So I pulled out a old Hope This Works, and it was drink a cup of coffee.
Well, that's a caffeine on top of the pills.
And I had taken some Tylenol, I think it was.
Yeah, that's all I can take.
It's Tylenol and caffeine. There you go. Seriously effective. Yeah, I should have just taken a leave. I know, whatever. Hey, DK with us.
Well, I'm glad you're in your new place, Ben.
Okay, where is this? In Bladensboro.
North Carolina.
New apartment. I hope that you have a good time there. That you don't have any crap to deal with, and it stays nice and clean, and everything works the way it's supposed to.
Do you want a beer or a drink?
I'd like a beer. Over
Down
there?
here or up there?
Yeah.
Would you like a pickle beer?
No,
Okay,
thank
he goes
you.
with pickle beer.
Just give me a Corona. And the opener is, on the corner of the door frame, or the corner of the frame for the bathroom.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll be back though.
Oh, Romeo's lover, her doctor even suggested she take it.
What, turmeric?
Yeah, and it also will get on your hands and anything else. So you have to watch that. But other than that, yes, it's good. Yes, I'm about to have a Corona Extra. It's a beer made by Mexican people in Mexico, I guess. So I guess, what did they use, do you think, to make this beer?
What beer? Sorry.
Corona.
Um,
Is is
is
it
that where we're going?
is it like the debris from the screens used for their water supply?
It's all the negative P tests.
The negative P tests,
They
yes.
they just bottle them up.
I mean, they use different things to make, a different types of beer or brews, as you call them. Different hops or this or that. Corona Extra, not light. Can't handle that. It's only brewed with the finest organic sludge you can get from a drain pipe in Tijuana.
What did I miss?
And
I don't.
it's laid out in the sun until it dries to drop the weight. And then they transport it to the brewery and they mix it with actual hops. But it helps to stretch out the hops so they can make more money. But it tastes okay. They don't give a shit. Drink Corona Extra. It's really made from filthy stuff. But in the end, at least it won't kill you because now it's got alcohol in it.
Rick has a sponsor, by the way. That's why
Yes,
he's doing this.
this is the fake sponsor for the week, Corona Extra. I'm starting to do now less nice ads for these products because no one has come forward to give me a real sponsorship. So now I'm out for blood. So we're gonna
It's-
lambaste every product that I can.
And instead of a lime, you put skin tags in it.
Oh, instead of a lime, put a skin tag on the top.
Steve. Shooting you without water.
Put a little salt on it. And
Oh gosh, you gotta get a nice plug. I don't know what you use to get plugs out, but some kind of a circular punch that then you can close and pull and remove, so you get a nice piece of skin along with the tag, because the tags are very small. And then you could see how nicely they would lay over top of the beer.
Ew.
I used to drink Schlitz. Diana, wow. And I've had PBR, real draft, or what's that, Pabst Blue Ribbon. And what is it, Miller? Is that the champagne of beers? No, yeah, that's right.
yeah, yeah.
The champagne of beers, Miller.
You used
High Life.
to drink shits.
Miller High Life.
Was it shits?
Oh,
Shits.
Schlitz. And the Schlitz malt liquor bowl.
Don't be sorry, Mazzy. I'm used to it.
Drink some of the Schlitz malt liquor bowl. It's full of enhanced alcohol, brewed as cheaply as possible. It's the same stuff in all that fake wine cooler, seltzer, all the stuff you pay so much money for. It's the cheapest to produce, the maximum profit. It's more costly to make this beer than it is to make fake seltzer. So you can buy whatever brand. It could be Corona Seltzer. It could be Stella Artois Seltzer. Everybody's got a brand.
We have a couple upstairs in the fridge
Oh, those things.
from our granddaughter.
They're
And
like,
that's a malt liquor in that, right?
yeah,
So I know
but
I
it's
would like-
flavored like, what's that flavor I
I
can't
don't know, I might
stand?
have to open one and try it.
It's like candy. artificial chemical candy taste. What is that flavor called that kids love, but it's so sickening? I don't know. I don't know if it's bubble
Cotton candy.
gum or if it's something else like that. But we got a couple cans of this stuff, and these are 16-ounce cans.
Jimmy, how do you know what ass tastes like?
Jimmy knows from personal experience. Cotton candy. Shaylee, thank you very
I
much.
just said cotton candy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
See, he doesn't hear me. It might have been blue raspberry too.
That's true about the blue raspberry. Yeah. Happy Dad Seltzer. Is that another brand now? Ugh. Whatever. I just think it's hilarious people drink this seltzer stuff. Do you drink any of that?
I drink seltzer water.
Seltzer water, but not the
No.
the seltzer alcoholic drink, 4% alcohol by volume.
Nope.
Yeah.
See, I wish I could.
It's
drink
called a
seltzer.
malted,
That's supposed to
it's
help with
malted
weight
beverage.
What's that?
Seltzer.
Oh,
Supposed
yeah.
to help with.
Yeah, real
Crazy,
seltzer.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I did try those pills. It worked. I was surprised.
Really?
Yep. So we'll see when I get a bad one how it works.
Where are you, Muffin? Where you have a lot of brewers.
I agree, Brandon.
Selective hearing, Darlene, AJ said.
Yes.
Throw something at him, AJ says. Pink Harlequin.
The only thing I have is it might hurt.
Nan, do not throw a. It's a damn coaster, and it's made out of slate.
Yeah, I'm gonna move.
Yeah, that's not good.
It has cork on it.
Yeah, that's not what's going to hit me. $12-pack of Mountain Dew. Ben, that's a soda with lots of caffeine in it. Did you know that? Keep you up. Don't
What
drink it
Mountain
too
Dew?
late. Don't drink too late, that stuff. Drink water instead. I have some Zima.
Zima.
What is Zima? Noxzema? You put it on your face, Noxzema? Because Mike
Never had
loves to have his skin be smooth.
I
So
work for Noxzema.
so when he and Jimmy Rick get together, Jimmy Rick's
In the Finger Lakes,
butt
there are
slides
breweries
nicely
or
over
wineries
his
every 10
face.
feet.
Watch that Mountain Dew. It's got a bit. Yeah, it does, Joey. That's what I was just saying.
I
Poor-
don't even know.
poor
What
young
is
people.
Zima? I never heard of it.
Zima came back. I think it came.
What is it? A soda?
It's a beer that was like it was clear. I'm not sure what
Oh,
exactly
a
it was.
clear beer?
It was just malt liquor.
Zima.
That was what the first thing I drank and got drunk off of was Zima.
Oh yeah, Pink. Yeah, put some Noxzema on
Nah,
a sunburn.
It wasn't for sunburns.
If you want to scream, that shit'll burn the hell out of you when you have a sunburn. Oh my gosh. Oh,
It was
Jimmy
made
Rick
for
used
There
to.
you go. That's what it is.
Zima liked to drink his Zimas in a hot tub.
Darling.
And we make jelly
Oh,
bubbles.
okay.
Oh, I think I
You remember
remember
that?
seeing them, yeah. Never drank one. All right, Diana has a funny story. Her
Yes.
great grandmother stayed up all night drinking Mountain Dew. Yeah, the
That's
one
a grandmother kept her clothes in the cedar chest with the mothballs.
with mothballs. Para-dichlorobenzene. Para-dichlorobenzene. Para is telling you where the benzene molecule is stuck to the main cyclic chain.
Boone's Farm used to be a big thing.
Mazzy really likes Aftershock too. That's her favorite.
Oh, what's now?
It's cinnamon.
But what
She
is
loves
it?
it. It's like cinnamon liquor, like
Oh, it's a
like
liquor.
Fireball.
Okay.
Like Fireball.
It's basically what Fireball was. She loves
I don't
Aftershock.
mind Fireball a little bit, but not too much. But a little bit of a couple Fireball shooters is fun. Red Hots. So it's time to talk about alcohol. It's a strange topic to talk about on the cocktail hour. But what did Massey just say? What did you do?
She hates Aftershock. She had a bad experience with it.
I had a bad experience with slow gin fizz. Oh God, that's another horrendous thing I'll never drink again.
That's first time I was ever drunk.
I have a bed under the stairs, so I'm fine. Apparently.
Was that?
She says I have a new home now, so.
Oh. Well,
He's not staying here, Matthew. He's coming home.
if it was only one night and we knew he was going to be allowed back in, that would be different. But
I'd actually let him have the guest room.
yeah, let him have
I
a real
wouldn't make
bed.
him go under the stairs.
No, not under the stairs. You know what we have under the stairs? A 30-year-old porta potty.
Not quite 30.
It's close. You think about it.
25 at least.
Yeah. It was from Sears.
Rick never
It's a
gets
bucket.
rid of anything.
It's a plastic bucket inside of a plastic hassock. It looks like a hassock,
Yeah.
but it has a lid. You take the lid off,
And it has a
and it has a little plastic formed piece that looks like a toilet seat. And if you have to sit, you sit. If you don't, you can just stand up and
I sit for everything.
yeah. If you stand up, you don't have that big of a diameter. You better not mess up, man. I suggest you
Yeah,
remove.
even when we were in the tent, we got that.
Yeah, remove the seat when you pee, and then put it back on after. Because
Yeah,
if
'cause
you
I better
if
not
you
sit
pee
on
on
that
that seat, and she goes and sits on it,
You're dead.
you're dead. You're dead. Even especially if it's a little bit wet, but then it's sticky. Oh, when the urine is just starting to get tacky and dry. You know that, right? Now I'm getting something because I said urine got tacky and dry. Wow. People, I didn't know I said something that controversial with that.
No, yeah, sticky.
It is gross, but that's what happens. Oh yeah, and of course Dalton, some
That's right.
some
Be a
pubes are
sweetie
stuck
and
on
like
the
the seat.
top of the seat.
I always check seats out when I go in the ladies' room out because, you know, they think they're doing themselves a favor. They hang over it, but they get pee all over the toilet seat.
Yeah, well, if I'm using a toilet, yes, toilet, not a toilet.
Toilet.
I'm saying toilet. I don't know why it sounds that different than the word
I
toilet.
think it's a Baltimore thing.
It's a
say-
Baltimore
people say
thing.
Toilet.
We say tool instead of
Water.
toil.
Water.
It should, I guess it should be a toilet. Toilet.
Toilet.
So you toil and then you let. Get it? And when you're done toiling and you get to let, oh, thank God it came out. I don't know if you ever had the pasty kind, but I hate that.
Take some iron.
That's why they have a bidet in Europe.
Yeah, but doesn't that leave your ass wet?
They're a bunch of pasty ass shitters. In America, most of us have our shit just roll right out because we eat a lot of fat and grease, good stuff like that to lubricate
That's right.
your
Screamer.
rectum so your poop slides right out the way it's supposed to. And He intended
All
it to
at
just, right, in one big long piece that you might have heard about on Rick's Erotica. Patreon.com/This is Dan Bell. And you should think twice. You really need to go there and subscribe for $5 a month.
There's a commercial.
You think this is funny? That will really, it'll have you have beer coming out of your nose, maybe even milk, depending when you're watching or listening, rather. So please,
Yeah, get a nice tall glass of milk and listen to Rick's Erotica.
that's the only place you will hear Rick's Erotica, really. There is no 900 number. It was a fake ad. And I think some people thought it was real. I think a few people.
I don't know if that's a real number. I just made up the letter.
Some people,
it's a real number,
some people said, I dialed the number, it wasn't in service. I don't know if they really did or they just said that.
What are you doing?
It's some nervous tick thing. But I was taking the lighter and sliding it under my balls and then back out. I don't know why.
Excited at the
Why was I doing that?
I don't know.
But it was funny as shit. That you caught me. Poor Steve sitting here
I
totally
didn't see it.
unaware.
I didn't see
And here I am. I got this. I'm going like this. I don't know why. It was like it's like some kind of a nervous tick where they tell you
Put
you
it
need
down.
you have tardive dyskinesia. You need
Put
to
it
take this
down.
pill. That's
Push it over this way.
here Steve wants to use it.
No, thank you.
Steve, no, he did not, Mazzy. He left it there. he doesn't smoke. Oh, I like that pink. That's a good one.
Oh, it was Romeo's lover.
All right, so I did some review of last weekend, but especially the stuff up on Mount Micho. I was up there with Dan Bell, Leslie Caseta, who's another graphic artist who's helped me out with the logos for my channel and a couple other things, and another guy named Matt, very nice guy. Fixed Image on YouTube is his channel. And he has been basically doing cemeteries largely during the day. He has just a regular camera he's using. It's actually a tablet type of camera. That's on a tablet. And he's got a good mic, etc. And the thing did good enough to pick up some interesting things, such as an image of a woman standing at a graveyard stone in a cemetery that is known to have supposedly sightings like this. And Matt took a photo, and then he didn't even notice it until he went back and reviewed the photos again and noticed the person.
It, Jason.
And then he looked, a little more closely at this image. And Dan Bell and I looked at it together. Very interesting. You might have really caught just a full-bodied apparition, although it was only partial, head down to about the torso and then no legs.
Yeah, Mom, we did miss your comment. I didn't see it earlier. She said you were getting gross.
Mom,
Yep.
this is an adult show. You should not be watching. You're only supposed to watch if it's PG. Yes, you're an innocent child. You do not listen to that stuff. Now, you should either admit that you're an adult and a little bit mature and know that there's 84 people waiting for me to say another thing like whatever it was that you didn't like. But they laughed, see? They just want to laugh. They don't care how silly it is. That's why I get away with everything, because they don't really care how ridiculous I become. It's just for their enjoyment. So I got to keep it up, or, these people will have a lousy life, things will change, and, it'll affect the entire fabric of society. So I've got to keep this going and rolling. And,
Well,
Make
then
me
you shouldn't
think
be on
about
here.
that. What, Bud's underage, right?
He's 10 years old.
10? No, he's not 10.
I am only 10 years old.
Bud's Red Hots. Let's get real, Bud. You are not 10 years old. And why are you saying that on my channel? You could get me in trouble, you bastard.
As he smokes.
Okay.
Was that supposed to be a smoke ring? I got a grease in Dallas.
Mike Clemens.
Uh-huh.
Rick is paying the bills and keeping all the nuts sane. And I'm still coughing off the
I
last
think
puff.
maybe you ought to stop that crap.
Yeah, I don't like coffee.
You do it a lot.
So does Pink. Thanks a lot, Pink. I love to watch people choke and
She
almost
said that
die.
She loves seeing you cough.
I love watching people get hit by cars or shot in the head and the head blows up. I like to see that too.
Is Danielle in the room? I don't think I
Do you
saw
really
her.
like to watch me cough?
That must
Just
tell you
messing
you
with
do it too much. It's a hearty, full cough.
Well, good. You have to do that to get the crap out that you just sucked in.
But you don't have to hold it in there. You're going by the old standards.
Oh, okay. I should just
Hey, Brian.
need to give it a little longer, I think.
Yeah,
But
but
what's
you
up?
don't have to try and hold it till you can't breathe.
Ryan,
That's what
where you
makes
been?
cough.
I hope you're having a good Friday as well. Do you love the gag too? Oh my God. Shaylee, you're funny. She likes to gag. I've seen videos.
Yeah, Dalton said, listen to me.
Okay, listen to you. Okay.
About everything.
Oh, to Dalton, yes. Darlene usually keeps me straight,
When I can.
except when I'm stubborn, like
Always.
on this topic. I guess not K1-ish. That's the, or it's not really a gag. It's kind of like just a gurgle. Got to stay on top of this crowd. You see all these things floating around? Wow, man. Oh my God. That would be horrible.
What?
If I did what I was thinking of doing.
Well, then don't do
Then
it.
don't do it.
What I was thinking of doing,
I keep
was-
telling you, I cannot read your mind.
I was going to turn into Sandy Gay and come on to Steve.
Oh, God. don't- Mazzy says do it. No.
Would you have freaked out if I had just
little
done
bit.
that? You would have a little bit. Yep. He knows me, kind of, but he's still, doesn't know me really well. We've only been together a few times. So give him a chance to get used to it. It takes years.
30 plus.
30. It's okay for you all virtually. You're safe at the other end of this can with two strings that we call the internet.
She says you deserve it because of the aftershock comment.
Well, you have to expect when your husband is the co-host star for the episode that you're going to get a little ribbing when he jokes around. So, Steve,
God.
seriously, tell people a little bit about yourself. Like, what kind of things do you like in life? What type of musical interest do you have? You're playing, but that I mean more about what you like from this point backwards. What type of music you like to listen to?
I listen to prog metal, mostly, but metal in general. Otherwise,
Metal.
yeah.
Mhm.
I also like um, ambient music.
Right.
Listen to
Right.
ambient,
That I always listen to that.
like Steve Roach.
Right. Right.
Um,
I was big into New Age and Windham Hill catalog and that kind of stuff back in the 80s. Or when was it?
Board games.
Yeah.
yeah, played.
What
I
kind of
played
board games?
all kinds, not like the typical ones that not like Monopoly or anything like that. Like they call them designer board games. They're like hour-long games, like hours long, and
Wow.
they're pretty fun. Yeah.
Did you ever do the Dungeon Dragons type thing?
I tried it. I'm not. I don't like that too much. I'm not too into that.
But how about the more of the tabletop battle games?
I've played some of it, but not a lot. It's more of just the general. It's all in the box.
Right, of
So,
course.
yeah.
Your resources, etc.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you
all
roll?
different kinds.
Yeah.
It's all different kinds. We had a website we were doing reviews, but we haven't done that in a while.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And play a lot of PlayStation too.
PlayStation.
Yeah.
How are you? Are you good in the games you play?
I'm okay, I guess. Yeah. I don't do a lot of competitive stuff. Me and I have a group.
You don't have one of those whatever accounts where you play and
Twitch.
a Twitch
I
account.
do have a Twitch account. Occasionally, I'll put up when we're doing something goofy. I'll stream on Twitch, but it's nothing interesting. Nothing. Nobody watches it.
So it's not like making
It's
any
not,
money anymore.
no, I'm not trying. I'm not doing it for a specific purpose. I just.
My
Do
son-in-law
it for
actually, he
Your ex.
ex-son-in-law, he unfortunately did it too much, but he was very good at it, and he made some money on Twitch.
Mom.
It was kind of strange to make money with people watching you playing a video game.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy that that's taken off like that. Yeah.
Okay. Give Steve a break. So,
How'd you like that, Steve? I went
I'm
right
a
up
very
his
exciting person.
right up his nostril. And you did very well, even though I was up in your face. So there you go, people. Maybe you could be a guest at some point in time if you're ever local to where we happen to be at that moment. We'd be happy to have you maybe visit. You could write rick.adr@aol.com if that ever would happen right now, of course, in Maryland. But
how do you get just strawberry starburst, or you just pick them out? And
You can get them just by themselves.
You can?
Yeah. I got a big giant bag of them for Christmas from my stepdaughter.
I like
And I'm
this.
still eating. I'm still eating
Is
them.
is cherry a flavor?
Starburst? Yeah.
Yeah, I used to love those.
I like the strawberry ones.
So, but could you get a bag of cherry ones?
I don't know.
It's only like more designer ones because I don't think strawberry was one of the original flavors.
It's in the
was it?
original pack. But
It is?
I
Really?
think people wanted just. I think some people like me. bought
Okay,
just
it
for the
was.
Strawberry.
Well, Pink, there would definitely
The pink.
be talking back and forth.
Do you think you would ever be interested in joining us on a shoot and participating with the ADR
Well,
crew.
thanks, Mazzy. I'll
Yeah, that'd
take
be
a
fun.
look.
Steve would find that to be a fun thing to do. What did he do?
Mazzy says he's in the doghouse.
Oh no! From the little bit of time that you've been here,
I know. I'm just sitting here. I'm in the doghouse.
The trip to Maine went well. I did come back a day early because Carla had to work Monday, so I didn't see any sense just
Yep.
sitting around the house. I came home. But it was great seeing her. I haven't seen her in over a year.
tastes like death.
What?
How about real cherries, Sheely? Are real cherries okay? I don't even mean inside of the syrup, like for a cocktail cherries. I'm talking about real cherries. Are they okay? Or does that also taste like death? She hates anything that tastes like death or cherries because it reminds her of death. I like Coke Tic Tacs. That's an interesting one. So I'm looking for Shaylee to tell me about this whole thing here. Real cherries are okay. Okay, good. I happen to like fake cherry flavor. I don't know.
That
But-
aftershock thing is what keeps you in the doghouse.
But you like the
I didn't
strawberry
tell the
flavor,
story.
I guess.
That would have really put me in the
Oh,
doghouse.
And Danny,
I
I
advise you not to tell
No,
anyone.
I'm not. No, I never would. No.
like the syrup from the jar of cherries as well. It's good to.
Mom puts that in
And-
her drink.
Yes, she
in
does.
Manhattan.
Tart cherry juice is good for gout. Yes, my mother knows that, and she has had bouts with gout.
Thanks, Eric.
It tastes like I don't even know how to describe it. Thank you very much, Eric. I didn't see it yet.
Charlie.
Oh, here it is. Eric Charlie, thank you very much for your donation. So we're a little past the mark tonight, aren't we, honey?
Yes, we are.
What that means is we usually go 90 minutes, anybody that hasn't already been here before. So you're in overtime with Cocktail Hour with Rick, late night. And is there anybody in the audience who has never, ever tuned in to Cocktail Hour with Rick, and this is your first time? If you would raise your hand by saying me with a message, let me know. I would like to tell you that we are looking to give gifts to new viewers. Dalton, thank you very much. You're going for the night though? Peace, man. Thank you for hanging. Well, if you would write to rick.adr@aol.com and you were a new person, of course I would
Scream and
want.
send it to that address I just put up there. It's right above yours.
So who is it?
Screaming.
Screaming?
You know, I always.
Screaming you G-Mo. Me, I've never caught it live before. Well, here we go. Well, Screaming, you are going to become the recipient
Rudy the Hobo, you send it too.
of a special prize. When it comes to you, you'll realize, wow, this has something to do with the show. And then maybe I can do something with this. Yeah.
Hey, Christopher,
It
you're a
might
first
even
timer too. Don't forget. send
Be
us your
magnetized. You might be able to stick it on metal, like your car. Can't say any more until you get your prize. You'll know what I mean. Eric Charlie.
address. You're wrong, Rick. We're switching, remember?
We're doing Cocktail Hour with Rick's. Yeah.
We're Well, it's not magnetic.
Oh, I thought we're giving decals,
Yes.
stickers. Okay,
Now you ruined this.
now I ruined it. Because I thought it was the magnet. I'm sorry.
You have one Corona and that's it.
That's it. Look at that. I'm already off track. I don't think my body's metabolizing correctly. All right, so it's a stick-on. But you know what you can do? You can take your favorite cup that you'd use to drink when you're watching this show or you're watching your other programs, and you put that sticker right on your cup. And then now you can proudly hold it up when you're watching the show with your specially monogrammed drinking vessel. That's really special.
Gmail, you're crazy.
You'll be the coolest person on the block, I'll tell you that right now. And tell your friends, if they tune in for the first time, I will give them the same chance. So anybody here, if you send a friend to join the cocktail hour that's never ever watched live, they have a chance
Is that a
to win the
dolphin
same
on
thing.
Rick's ticket? No, I think it's a marlin, and it's not
No.
really on your tip.
What is it?
The Marlin.
It's a marlin.
Nipple zoom.
All right.
And see, it's not on his ninny. His ninny's hard. It's always hard.
No, well, there's one here.
And there's one on the other side. Stop doing the one close to Steve.
Yeah.
He tried to back away.
10 minutes ago, I threatened to turn into Sandy Gay and come on to Steve right on camera live. But, no, I'm not going to do it. Steve might be running out the room and out the back door and slipping and falling on the wet grass, but he's still going to get the hell out of here. And he'll hear wheels peeling as he drives away. Do it again, but slower. No, bud, you're only 10 years old. I can't do that for you. If you were an adult, at least 18 and older, bud, I might be able to think about it. But since you're 10 now, I guess you keep getting younger all the time.
That's what everybody wants to do. They want to go backwards.
$20 if Sandy Gay makes an appearance to Steve.
Do not do that to Steve.
Mike Clements. Really? $20? Oh, gosh.
Say goodnight, Rick.
Say goodnight, Gracie.
Yeah, goodnight, Gracie.
Why? Do you want to say goodbye already?
Yes. It's time to go.
I thought we were having some fun.
Yeah, we are. And Mazzy's trying to get Steve because he's in the doghouse.
She wants him home very soon. Is that what you're saying to me?
No, I'm saying she wants
she doesn't want
Sandy
me
to
home.
come on to him. Thanks, Ben.
Yeah, so Mazzy, if you don't want me to go on, become Sandy Gay and molest
she
your...
does.
Oh, you do? Oh,
She does.
forget it.
Say goodnight.
She's
Rick.
saying heck no now. So, okay. Good night, Rick. No Sandy Gay him. No Sandy Gay in him. I won't. All right, Mazzy. So Mazzy wants me to hold off on that. 69 in the room right now. I love when it's 69 in the room. Just happens to
Favorite
be.
number. You got 98
Any more
likes.
people that haven't clicked the like button?
Well, you got 98 likes.
I'm looking for just a couple more likes and we'll hit 100. Anybody else? Click the... There we go. There we go. Thank you so much, folks.
Oh, 105, I see.
That's excellent. Excellent. Well, this has been a a fun get together. I hope that you enjoyed it. Steve, thank you for
Yep.
coming.
Sorry you didn't enjoy it.
No, I have fun. No, just mess. I'm fun.
And
Mazzy, we missed you.
Darlene,
Yes.
thank you for coming. Glad to have you here.
So you sneaky.
I know I am, aren't I? You're sneaky. That was hilarious. I loved it. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Back on Tuesday for the next edition. And we hope, anyway, because we're going to be camping. So it depends upon us getting cell service. I was given a little heads up that that may not be good. So we'll have to see if the cell service sucks. May have to pitch it and change the schedule around next week a little bit. So we will let you know at least by putting something up on the on the YouTube, the Facebook, on the YouTube channel so that you will be aware. But I plan on trying to do it. So you all have a good rest of your evening. Happy weekend. And thank you all for coming. And don't forget, if you'd like, consider Patreon to see even more of me. I would be happy if you would join. All right? Peace to everybody. And all right, if you send me the current Discord link, I'll hop on that. All right, everybody who would like to, Normal's Discord link for an after chat for anybody who would like to go chat. And Robbie just put it up there as well. Okay? All right, everybody. Thank you. And peace.
Good night, all.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.